Come sit closer, my dear. Bring that chair over. Now, not that low one, the one that makes us negotiate with gravity like it's a hostage situation. Yes, that one. You know, when I was younger, I thought walking was the answer to everything. Heart problems? Walk. Stress? Walk. Marriage trouble? Walk fast and don't look back. Walking felt noble, simple, honest. Doctors praised it, magazines worshipped it, neighbors bragged about their step counts like they were Olympic medals. And so I walked. Every morning, every evening. Rain, sun, knee pain, bad shoes, worse moods. I walked through my 60s believing I was doing everything right. And yet, something strange started happening. My legs looked fine, but they didn't listen anymore. My arms were still there, but they felt decorative. My balance left without even a goodbye note. Let me tell you the moment it hit me. I was 68, late afternoon. I bent down to tie my shoe. Nothing heroic, no drama, just a shoe. And when I tried to stand back up, I paused. Not because I was tired, because my body hesitated. That pause lasted maybe 2 seconds, but those 2 seconds scared me more than any diagnosis ever could. Because in that pause, my dear, I realized something nobody warns us about. Walking keeps you moving forward, but it doesn't stop you from slipping backward. And once that thought took root, I started paying attention, really paying attention. I noticed how I leaned on furniture when standing, how I avoided low chairs like bad company, how I used my hands for everything, pushing, pulling, rescuing myself. That's when the truth whispered something uncomfortable. I wasn't aging, I was weakening. Now hold that thought, because what I'm about to tell you next is something I wish someone had said to me earlier, before my socks defeated me one winter morning. The quiet problem nobody talks about. You see, weakness doesn't announce itself with pain right away. It arrives politely. It says things like, take your time, use the railing, let me do that for you. And we accept, because it feels sensible, mature, responsible. But inside, something else is happening. Your muscles shrink when they aren't challenged. Your joints stiffen when they aren't used fully. Your nerves forget how to react quickly. Walking alone doesn't stop this. It's repetitive, predictable, comfortable. And comfort, my dear, is a terrible trainer. Let me hook you right here because this part matters. Your body doesn't grow old from years. It grows old from habits. I didn't believe that sentence at first either. Then came the grocery bag incident. The grocery bag that changed everything. I carried the bag like I always did, light enough, nothing dramatic. Halfway to the car, my grip weakened. The bag tilted. The apples made a run for freedom. I bent quickly, too quickly, and felt that sharp warning in my back that says, we'll talk about this later. I stood there, parking lot silent, apples everywhere, pride nowhere. And I thought, Paul, you walk every day. Why can't you hold groceries like a grown man? That's when it hit me. Walking wasn't training my arms. Walking wasn't training my grip. Walking wasn't training my reaction speed. Walking was keeping me alive, but not capable. Now stay with me, because this is where the story shifts. The first exercise that humiliated me and saved me. I didn't start strong, oh no. I started embarrassed. Chair squats, just standing up and sitting down. I laughed when I heard about them, laughed like a man who hadn't been humbled by his own furniture. The first time I tried 10 in a row, my thighs burned like I'd climbed a mountain barefoot. My knees complained loudly. My ego filed a formal protest. But something strange happened after 2 weeks. Standing felt easier. Toilets stopped being a strategic decision. I stopped planning my exits based on chair height. And here's the hook I want you to remember.
The ability to stand up is the ability to live without asking permission. Think about that. Every time you stand without effort, you reclaim independence. Now don't drift off, because what came next surprised me even more. Why my arms started feeling younger than my face. I never thought much about arms. They were just there. Until one day I tripped on the edge of a rug and realized my arms didn't react fast enough to catch me properly. That fall didn't break bones, but it broke an illusion. So I started wall push-ups. Yes, wall push-ups. Laugh if you want, I did. But within weeks, I noticed jars opening easier, doors obeying me again, my posture improving like it remembered who it used to be. And here's a thought worth holding on to. Strong arms don't just lift things, they stop disasters mid-sentence. Now pause here for a second, my dear. If someone listening right now is still with us, still nodding, still thinking, this sounds familiar, this is the moment I would quietly say, if this story is helping you, please like it, leave a comment, tell me your age or which part hit home, and subscribe to the channel because we talk about aging honestly here, without fear or nonsense. All right, back to us. Balance, the thing that left without warning. Balance doesn't fade dramatically, it sneaks out. One day you're brushing your teeth, the next day you're holding the sink like it owes you money. Standing leg lifts were my wake-up call. Slow movements, holding on to the counter, lifting one leg at a time. At first, my body shook like a cheap washing machine, but weeks later, something remarkable happened. I trusted myself again. And trust in your own body is priceless at our age. Here's a hook you shouldn't ignore. Fear of falling makes you stiff. Stiffness makes falling inevitable. I didn't learn that from a book. I learned it from nearly freezing mid-step in my own hallway. We'll pause here, my dear, because what comes next, the knee pain, the stiffness, the emotional shift, deserves its own quiet space. Take a breath, stretch your legs, and when you're ready...
Now, where were we? Ah, yes, knees. Let me tell you something honest. My knees didn't hurt because they were old. They hurt because they were unemployed. I used to blame weather, chairs, genetics, my mother's side of the family, the alignment of the moon. Turns out, they were weak. Seated knee extensions looked too simple to matter, but I did them anyway, mostly out of stubborn curiosity. Sitting tall, extending one leg, holding, lowering slowly. I did them while watching television, during commercials, sometimes during shows I didn't care for. Multitasking, I called it. Weeks passed. The creaking softened. The stiffness loosened. Pain didn't disappear, but it stopped shouting. And here's the hook I want etched somewhere deep. Pain often isn't a warning to stop. It's a request to strengthen. Now, don't misunderstand me. We respect pain. We listen, but we don't surrender our lives to it. Walking still matters, but not alone. I still walk, of course I do. Walking keeps my heart steady and my mind calm. But now it's part of a bigger picture. Strength training gave me confidence. Balance training gave me courage. Movement variety gave me resilience. And emotionally, something shifted. I stopped seeing my body as fragile. I stopped treating age like an apology. I laughed more. I traveled again. I stood taller, not because my spine changed, but because my fear did. Here's a thought I wish someone had told me at 65. A strong body gives the mind permission to dream again. The biggest surprise of all? The biggest change wasn't physical, it was emotional. When your body feels reliable, life opens. You say yes more. You hesitate less. You stop calculating risk in every step. And my dear friend, aging stopped feeling like decline. It started feeling like refinement.
Let me leave you with this. Walking is beautiful, but walking alone is incomplete. Strength keeps you upright. Balance keeps you safe. Confidence keeps you free. And if you remember nothing else from this long conversation between two old friends, remember this final truth from an 80-year-old man who learned it the hard way. The goal isn't to avoid aging. The goal is to age without fear of your own body. Now finish your tea and promise me something. You'll stand up today a little stronger than yesterday.